Hey, how's it going? I'm Charlie.
Gene.
Thanks for tuning in to Multicasking. Gene, something I've been searching for a little bit. Brand new to market. The Heaven Hill Grain to Glass Rye Whiskey.
Grain to glass.
Grain to Glass. I don't.
It was grain when it was the little baby grain that turned into bigger baby grain.
Yeah, and
Grain.
I don't mean to talk poorly about Heaven Hill, but I think they might be a bit fibbing. I think it might be a little bit of marketing because I'm pretty sure it went somewhere before it went to the grain. This is not
It
grain.
doesn't look like grain to me. That's good.
So this is 63% rye. Thank you.
Okay, I was gonna say first note I got.
24% corn, 13% malted barley, 61.6. Let's go for the ABV. So 122.2 proof, 123.2 proof. Gotta carry the one. This just came out about 3 weeks ago here in our market from the Heaven Hill. I'm a huge rye guy.
Looks like a little feller. Is he 700?
Good call. I don't think so. He is well, they don't put that little information anywhere on here. I'm going to say it's a 750. It is a 700 milliliter bottle. Look at the math on you. I like the cork.
I just happened to be able to pick. Oh, it's so small. little filler.
Yeah, I can see how a woman would get that before
It
I.
just matters.
So it's funny now. So we just filmed our moments ago. Feel free to watch it. Our
Advent calendar.
Advent calendar. They're in stock right now. They run out every year, the one we do. So we figured we'd let people know about it ahead of time in case you want to drink along with us this Christmas season. But one of the bottles in the Advent calendar is the Heaven Hill 7-year bonded and bond. Bottled bond. Yeah.
Bonded and bond.
Bonded and bond. It is the
That's a lot of
rarest
bonds.
of the whiskey bonds. It's like, what's your name? Bond. Bond.
I'm still bond. I'm bonded.
Anyway, what you get on the nose there, Miss Dream Marie?
Well, Jane Marie got. I get rye right off the bat. I get that clove, spearmint, mustiness.
Yeah, musty, great note. So this was aged in barrel in warehouse W3 on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floors. If you're curious, all the whiskey that went into this bottle here. So that I think that's where the musty comes from. I think it's where the ABV comes from. I'm salivating.
Okay. Well, I have got a spearmint butter. This
That's
is
a good note.
it is a perfectly toasted piece of bread, and
Yeah.
it is a spread of spearmint butter, and it's melting
I like
into
it.
that piece of toast.
Yeah. I get a little some of that Wrigley's spearmint gum.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Cheers.
Do it. There's a touch of vanilla in here. Maybe even a little strawberry. I don't know.
Let's go. Careful going in. Yeah, the punch in the mouth rye. Oh man. I forgot to say the age on this. 7 years old. Still 2017. Just released. So at least 6 years old. Could be 7. That's a punch in the face rye. I love it. Great clove. Great spearmint. Great grassy
I
notes.
needed something to open up my stomach. And that is what this just did. So, yes, it is hot.
Yeah.
But tasty. It's got really nice flavors. The butter is just sinking into my tongue. The clove,
Clove is gorgeous.
man.
The clove
Even
is.
some honey, like
Yeah.
like a honey glazed something.
So it's like fresh clove. If you've ever been around someone smoking a clove cigarette or cooked with fresh clove, the nutmeg is in there. This is just a treat for rye fans, and I'm a rye fan. Man, that is gorgeous.
Yeah, I think you can definitely do some work with some little bit of water.
Now we're gonna do a ton of water.
Yeah, this could use some
It's hot,
water.
but gorgeous. It's hot. The ABV sting is legit, but the notes are so strong of rye notes. At first on the nose, I'm like, I get the spearmint. I get a lot of corn on the nose. On the palate, it's a rye and a half.
I've got like a candied. This finish is really long. I mean, it is maybe
Yeah,
just
good-
because my tongue
good
is
call.
like, hey, you haven't You haven't given us anything like this in a while.
That's true. We've been drinking not awesome whiskey
Crappy whiskey.
for a long time. None of that. We're done. That was summer, Gene and Charlie. We're now in the autumn.
Well, I'm
Gene and
still on a
Charlie.
quest. I'm still on a quest to find a really cheap, good whiskey.
Not really cheap. Really cheap to me is $8, which we have. It's behind bars.
Something
Shout out to Rex from work who recommended that. It's horrible.
I'm looking for, $40 or less in a bottle of whiskey, and it's really good. That's what I'm still looking for.
Yeah. But see, that's not cheap because that's where all good whiskey was before the whiskey boom. Right in that price point.
Anywho, this still has a lingering finish on my tongue of
Yes. So with a ton of water,
spearmint, peppers.
I'm getting raspberry. I'm getting blue. I'm getting a lot of berries that were not there at all on the palate or the before water.
That's true. I got some berry. Well, I got some strawberry before, but there's more red berries now.
Some cotton candies in there. Some caramel. Some bourbon notes are on the nose now. Nope, have to go in there, Miss Jean. Great, gorgeous, fantastic legs on this one. The legs are so good on this whiskey, it should have its own centerfold. We need to bring back the magazines so this thing can have a fold out.
I heard you. I heard you.
But didn't you listen?
This is still hot. This is still pretty freaking.
Damn it. So hot.
Your centerfold so hot.
Blow it up.
Man, I think that actually ramped up the peppers, ramped up the
Woo, woo.
hotness. I don't know. It's like it's so hot. It's like burning my taste buds.
You get your money's worth out of this.
Boy, I tell you, I need more water.
This is a ramp. You say ramp up. It's a roller coaster ramp up with a ton of water. With water, completely different experience than neat. You get there's the butter, there's the caramel, there's the clove, and here comes that ABV burn.
There's Johnny.
And it's a legit transition. I haven't had a legit transition in a whiskey in a long time. Now I'm not gonna do more water, huh?
Okay.
But I'm gonna go back in.
It's definitely something that you would want to put maybe ice cube, something.
You know what? I don't do that often, but you're right. This would be a great one with an ice cube.
Yeah.
That's another good present that she just got me. Some ice cube trays. What was that for? My birthday or something? Got me the whiskey balls, whiskey ice cube trays.
Anniversary gift because it was supposed to be pearls, so I got you pearl shaped ice cube tray.
This is our 12th year of marriage, and like 1 year I got her an excellent camping set, and she got me a keychain. And another year I got her an excellent diamond ring, and she got me some wind chimes. There is a pattern. Yeah.
It's not about how much you spend on a present.
You're right. It's about how much thought you put into the keychain that you get your husband.
You know what? I'm gonna get my next bottle that I buy on my quest of $20 whiskeys. I'll give that to you. It's gonna be yours.
Oh, cool. You gave me the non-working marker. Maybe for a birthday present, you can give me a marker that works.
I have a magnet.
Oh, thank you for the magnet. I'm just gonna wait till you have a marker that works. Cause this green one, it don't work, and now it's gone. Gone in the ether. In the whiskey tundra foreverness. Thank you. What score did you? I already know my score. You already know my score. I would say you did an 89 because you talked about how hot it was, and there's a very pretty 92, Gene.
I actually did an 88. I did an 88 because it's burning my taste bud.
Okay.
The flavor is great. I love the concentratedness of it, but it's so hot that it's burning. I feel like I just sipped a really hot soup or coffee or something, and it's like, that when it burns your
There is
tongue.
exactly what we need this rye whiskey for. Thanksgiving, all the family's over. You pour yourself some rocks glass, put yourself a finger or two of this in there, throw a cube, sit back, relax, have the awesomeness of the clove, the nutmeg, the holiday notes
Yeah.
as you watch the family mingle. Perfect. This is the perfect family sitting around bottle.
Perfect, he says. It's perfect.
I'm gonna guess that I know round about what I paid for this. I paid at least $100 for this bottle. What did I pay for it?
$93.
Oh, $93. It's worth it. You know why? Because it's a rye. If you're a rye fan, all the rye notes. It's a concentrated. Put a ton of water in it, and you can get your 50 milliliters back, Gene.
I'd say it's worth it if it was 750 milliliters.
Yeah, but you put a ton of water in it, and you expand it to that 750 milliliters.
I see. I get you. I get you.
You got me.
Get you.
You got me, girl. So yeah, I think it's worth it. Thank you, Heaven Hill, for experimenting. It offered us a cast strength rye, which a lot of people don't do. They should, but they don't. As I say that, I have a lot of cast strength rye right there.
Sure do.
So I need more. Anything left to add, Miss Jean?
No, I've got nothing else to say.
Charlie?
And I'm Jean, and I hope you are just as thirsty as we are.
It's okay.